Welcome back to QrepubliC. Today is August 2nd, 2021, Monday. Our news highlights for today: Japan's Nikkei 225 jumps nearly 2% after Pay shares in Australia surge after Square deal announcement. Shares in major Asia-Pacific markets rose in Monday trade as data showed Chinese manufacturing activity growth slowed in July. Oil prices meanwhile fell over 1%. Shares of Afterpay in Australia soared more than 19% after US fintech firm Square announced it had agreed to buy the buy now, pay later giant. The broader S&P ASX 200 in Australia also saw robust gains as it climbed 1.52%. Mainland Chinese stocks recovered, Shanghai Composite up 0.77% and Shenzhen Component advancing 0.695%. Chinese electric vehicle maker XPeng saw its Hong Kong listed shares jump more than 10% after the firm announced Monday a record monthly high for vehicles delivered in July. China's manufacturing PMI showed factory activity growth slowing in July, which is 50.4 versus June with 50.9 reading, which is still good as above 50 reading represents expansion. Investors also monitor the COVID situation regionally. More areas in Japan entered a COVID-19 state of emergency on Monday due to a spike in virus cases. Meanwhile, Chinese state media reported that governments at various levels across the country have taken virus containment measures following a resurgence in infections that reportedly started in the city of Nanjing. In other news, Ghost Month, ECQ to spook stock trades. The start of the so-called Ghost Month and another round of hard lockdown to commence later in the week are two compelling reasons investors would likely stay away from the stock market for now. Last week, stocks came crashing down following the government's announcement of a fresh 2-week enhanced community quarantine to start on August 6. PSEI would test the immediate 6,100 support level and could further break into the 6,000 level according to RCBC. The upcoming 2-week ECQ in the NCR is scheduled from August 6 to 20th in an effort to prevent the spread of the more contagious COVID-19 Delta variant. This could again slow down business and economic activities. The local market is still seen to move with a downward bias this week as investors price in the economic losses brought by the tightening of restrictions in the NCR. And another round of ECQ would further limit both household consumption and business activities in the NCR. Investors are also expected to monitor the daily COVID-19 case counts, and more Delta cases would aggravate pessimism. This is while investors are also watching for the second quarter corporate reports and July inflation rate. For our international headlines, HSBC's reported pre-tax profit more than doubles to $10.8 billion in first half of 2021. Crackdown shows China's will do whatever it takes if it sees a social problem. Huge movie studio to be built in the UK for the likes of Amazon and Netflix. Delta surge will crush reopening stocks. Longtime bear David Rosenberg. Dow futures rise more than 100 points ahead of the first trading day of August. For our local headlines, HLCM Philippines Q2 profit up, but lockdown headaches loom. URC half earnings up 42% to 8.5 billion pesos, and Globe among world's most socially responsible firms. For our PSEI today, we closed at 6,446.31 and we can say that a bounce can really be expected kasi we went too low last Friday, way low from our moving average 9. And dun po madalas magkaroon ng bounce kapag masyadong malayo ang ating closing price sa ating moving average 9. Weak momentum pa rin po ang ating na-experience sa ating PSEI as we are still trading below moving averages especially sa ating moving average 9, at yan din po yung ating immediate resistance. And as of the moment, low volume pa rin po tayo, and actually mas mababa pa yung ating volume kumpara sa mga nakalipas na araw. So what to expect sa ating PSEI? According to our news, it would test our immediate support at 6,100 level. But we have to watch out as it can break down further according po yan sa ating mga analyst sa ating RCBC. We're going to have ECQ as well for 2 weeks from 6th August to 20th August, which could slow down our economic progress. So unfortunately, downward pa rin po ang ating speculation sa ating PSEI. As much as possible, iwas po muna tayo sa pagbili ngayon as last Friday na breakdown na po natin yung ating 6,300 level. Plus yung tingin po ng ating mga analyst is bababa pa tayo sa 6,100 level. So might as well doon na lang po tayo mag-accumulate ng shares at 6,100 level. Ayan din naman po yung ating key support na nakikita dito sa ating PSEI. The performance of our PSEI reflects the movement of our stocks. So more likely naka-experience din po tayo ng bounce sa ating mga stocks as of the moment, but remain cautious as more likely temporary bounce lang po yung ating na-experience today, kahit pa po maganda yung ating net foreign indicator sa ating PSEI. Dito CME closed at 6.68. Weak momentum and low volume pa rin po yung ating ma-observe as of the moment. 4 sessions na rin po tayo sunod-sunod na may red candlesticks. And yung ating closing price is malayo rin po dito sa ating moving average 9. So prone po tayo sa bounce play as of the moment. If ever nakasalo po tayo sa mababang price today, you may want to take the opportunity to take profit at around 7 peso area. So roughly nasa 5 to 6% gain din po yan just in case magkaroon tayo ng bounce for tomorrow. Depending on our trading plan, 7 peso area may be our exit point as well, as we are not seeing yet dito to trade above 7 peso or above 7.20 area. The least that we can expect is itouch natin itong 6.30 area, then mag-conso tayo, or worst is ma-breakdown pa natin itong support and bumaba pa tayo sa 5.30 area. So sa ngayon po, if ever ma-reach natin yung 6.30 area soon, we have to evaluate first if this would be strong and kung kaya na ba natin mag-consolidate dyan, or kung makakita pa rin tayo ng sunod-sunod na red candlesticks or mga bearish candlesticks or pattern. So yun po yung ating mga re-evaluate once matouch na natin yung 6.30 area. So check nyo po maigi yung magiging options natin for dito CME. ACEN Energy closed at 8.03. Patuloy pa rin po yung ating consolidation, which is a good sign kasi pinatitibay natin yung ating uptrend channel. Looking on our performance closely, we are having an immediate resistance sa ating moving average 50 or dito po sa 8 peso area, signifying na hindi pa kaya na market mag-trade above 8 peso area. So iwas po muna tayo sa pagbili dyan. Our low point sa ating consolidation is at around 7.80. So depending on our trading plan, okay naman mag-test buy or bumili ng ilang shares sa area na yan. Pero syempre, downward pa rin yung general sentiment ng ating market. So if we want to be on the safe side, we can be on the side muna, then wait for an opportunity sa may bandang lower border ng ating uptrend channel. So around 7.50 yan, or near dito sa ating key support at 7.38 area. So check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for AC Energy. Converge closed today at 23.10 and we are still following our uptrend channel. Evaluating our performance as of the moment, so somehow nakabalik po tayo above our moving average 9 and na-invalidate yung ating findings last time na weak momentum due to the candlesticks na nagtitrade below moving average 9, which is peculiar during the start of our trend. So with the current support and resistance natin, nasa middle po tayo as of the moment. So medyo mataas yan just in case bumulusok tayo pababa. Other perspective din, meron tayong lower highs na nakikita, but it is expected kasi nga po nanghina yung ating momentum. So kumbaga nagbabawi pa lang tayo. Pero syempre, if we want to be on the safe side, We can test buy muna kasi although nasa middle siya ng ating support and resistance, pero dito sa ating uptrend channel is nasa may bandang lower border naman siya. So we can take our chance. Yun nga lang, mas maganda kung konting shares muna kasi yung safe side pa rin natin na nakikita sa kanya as of the moment is near dito sa ating 22 peso flat area sa ating support. So check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for Converge. Globe Telecom closed at 1,900 and sa ating technicals, intact pa rin po ang ating second Darvas box na ino-observe. Although may pag-breakdown tayong na-observe last week or last Friday, pero na-regain naman po natin yung ating momentum today. So hopefully, nakapag-accumulate tayo ng shares sa ating key support at 1,875. And for the meantime, observe muna tayo as we are currently in the middle of our support and resistance. So yung safe area pa rin ng pag-accumulate ng shares during this time is at 1,875. Then if ever man ma-breakdown natin yan ulit, wait muna tayo until 1,795 to accumulate ng shares. Yan naman po yung low ng ating first Darvas box. So yan po yung mga magagandang area kung saan tayo pwedeng mag-accumulate ng shares, while Globe Telecom is a steady company and has a good reputation in a sense kasi nga po base sa ating headlines kanina, they are one of the world's most socially responsible firm. So maganda naman mag-invest dito kay Globe Telecom with the help ng ating mga key supports area. So check nyo po maigi ang magiging options natin for Globe Telecom. URC closed today at 135 pesos. After natin ng 3 trading days na may matinding selling pressure, nakabawi po yung ating momentum today and we even traded above moving average 9 today. Although generally speaking, weak momentum pa rin po tayo as our moving average 9 crossed down other moving averages. Checking URC on the big picture, meron po tayong na-observe na uptrend channel and we are currently trading below its midline. Meron din tayong dividend na ino-observe na may cash dividend of 1.80 with the ex-date of 16th August. Plus yung good news natin kanina during our headlines, maganda po yung kanyang income. So, puro positive po yung ating information or yung nakikita dito kay URC sa ngayon. So, if ever, pwede tayong mag-test buy muna. Then, if failed, wait tayong bumaba yung price niya at 126. Yan po yung immediate support natin. So, pwede tayong mag-average down dyan if ever. Then, kapag tumuloy naman yung kanyang pagtaas, blue chips naman si URC, so depende sa atin if we will continue to invest or titingnan natin yung downside niya kasi syempre after the X date normally bumababa yung isang stocks. So yung downside niya sa ngayon, aside dito sa low na nakikita natin na 126, it could potentially go down sa major support at 115 peso area. So check niyo po maigi magiging options natin for URC. HLCM closed today at 6.25. Consolidation po tayo sa kanya with weak momentum as our moving average 9 keeps on crossing down the other moving averages and low volume din po tayo. As of the moment, medyo malayo pa tayo sa ating key support na 6 peso area. So mas maganda if we remain on the side muna kasi malakas din yung ating selling pressure na nakikita due to this two bearish candlesticks. Though nakita natin sa headlines kanina na maganda ang income ni HLCM for this second quarter. So kung wala pa naman tayong shares kay HLCM, maganda i-target yung 6 peso area niya for shares accumulation and bear in mind na more on positioning muna tayo sa kanya and it may take some time to consolidate bago tayo makita ng pagtaas dito kay HLCM. So check nyo po maigi yung magiging options natin for HLCM. WLCON closed today at 22.70. Intact pa rin po yung ating uptrend channel and we are still currently on its record high. Hence, meron po tayong magandang momentum and nagtitrade tayo above the moving averages. Currently, meron tayong consolidation na nakikita and somewhat nag-average tayo ng high around 22.50. So, dyan din po natin nakikita yung ating resistance. Nasabi po natin last time na ang magandang area to test by kay WLCON sa ngayon na may magandang momentum is at 22 flat area kasi yan po yung ating immediate support. So, as of the moment, yan pa rin po yung advisable na pwede tayong mag-test buy sa kanya as our current level or itong ating closing price today ay medyo mataas. Ang key support pa rin po natin is dito pa rin sa 20 peso area. Pero mind you, so long as merong magandang momentum itong si WLCON, we are not going to see na bababa pa siya sa 20 flat peso area. So if we are really looking in getting shares kay WLCON, around 22 flat yung maganda nating area kung saan tayo pwedeng kumuha ng shares. So as of the moment, we can continue to hold in case man meron na tayong shares dito kay WLCON. So check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for WLCON. Mega World closed today at 2.79. Weak momentum and low volume pa rin po tayo sa kanya. 4 trading days na rin po tayong merong selling pressure. As of the moment, we are still around the area of our key support. Pero as early as now, mas lamang po yung pwedeng ibaba ni Mega World. We may experience a slight bounce tomorrow or anytime soon. Pero for us, to be on the safe side, let's avoid muna sa pagkuha ng shares as of the moment kasi wala pa tayong nakikitang stability sa kanya and more on weakness yung ating na-observe. So, pwede pa rin po natin siyang abangan sa ating next key support around 2.50 pero nakikita po natin na meron siyang immediate support around 2.60 so we can watch on that area as well. So, check niyo po maigi magiging options natin for Mega World. And that's it for today. Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong video na ito, please don't forget to like it and share it as well para mapagbigay insights din po tayo sa iba. And also, kung meron po kayong additional information or thoughts dito sa review na to, comment nyo lang po yan para makatulong din po or makapagbigay information din po tayo sa iba. At sa inyo po na gustong magpa-review ng kanilang mga stocks, comment nyo lang din po yan para maisama po natin sa ating next session. And sa mga bago po nanonood ng video na ito, don't forget to subscribe para lagi po kayo maging updated sa mga bagong videos na nilalabas po natin. Maraming salamat po. I'll see you soon. QRepubliC.